Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. In this video we're going to be talking about how to edit videos in Camtasia 2018. It's going to be very similar across the board with most Camtasias, so you'll still learn quite a lot even if you have a more upgraded version. Now, before we get started, I just want to let you know that here at Product Creation Formula we love to give you tips and tricks to be able to help you be able to create your products quickly and easily. And along with that, we do product reviews as well as give you tips on how to make money online. Now, if you like this video, please make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, as well as hit that bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Alright, so before we get started, just to let you know that I'm going to be showing you the entire timeline already edited. And then I'm going to be showing you how I went about did it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like and the various transitions and so forth that were used. Okay, so let's get into it right now. Let's head on over there. Alright, now in this part of the video we are going to be having a look at the timeline and how it works. Now down here is the timeline, and as you'll see there are numerous layers on there. Now each layer has a specific item on it, and they are used specifically for a particular purpose. Now, when I press play, you'll see what I'm talking about in the first part. I'm just going to press play. Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. Just to let you know that today's video is about the tools you're going to be needing. Okay, so as you can see here, what I've done is I've blurred the background and I've added the text just here. Now, all I did to do that was I went over to the annotation section, I grabbed the blur tool, and I literally just grabbed it and dragged it onto my desktop, then took that up to the top corner and dragged it down to the bottom corner till it covered every square millimeter of the screen. I'm just going to delete that. And with the word tools, all I did was I went over here to this part of the annotation and I grabbed this one here. Then over here on the right hand side you'll see where it says A. Now what I did was I went and grabbed the impact font. I'm not sure if it'll do it straight away. Yes, there we go. And I just scrolled down till I found impact. And then once I found impact, that was what I actually turned into. So you just scroll down till you find the one you're happy with. There it is, impact. And that was the one I used. And of course I just typed what I wanted to put in there. Now the transition I used is over here on the transition section. Now what I used was the fade in and out. So what I had to do was this one of these here, I think that one is the words, and this one here is the actual blur. So what I did was here I added the fade in to both the blur and the words. So just here is the blur and this one here is the word, so I added the fade in, and then I also did a fade out on the other side. Now also what I do is I come over here and I also add my like button. So down here is my like button, and as you can see by the picture on this is the like button. Now if I was to press play, that like button, see, and I always try and line it up with my hands if I can. Now this one here is the subscribe button and the bell icon video. What it is I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure it's a GIF image. I can't quite recall. Let me go to the media and find out. It could be actually it could be an MP4. Let me have a look here. No, it's a GIF image. So all I need to do at this particular point is line up the words. Now over here I also have put in a clicking mouse sound, a popping sound, and a bell sound. So it sounds just like this. This video, please make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, as well as hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Now, if you have a look at this, I'll explain what each layer is. Okay, so obviously that's the actual, I'll expand it up a little bit so you can see. Down here, that's the actual thumbs up icon, and right here is the popping sound. It comes in right at the very beginning of the thumbs up. And over here is the subscribe button at the exact moment I point. I always make sure I line it up where I'm pointing, so as that it comes in right about there. Now at that particular point where I point, I also add the clicking sound. Now over here, I go over here to where the bell is, and as soon as my finger hits that bell icon, not only have I got the, you see this here has got the bell icon as well as the subscribe button all on the one thing. So as soon as my finger goes near that bell icon, I make sure I put the bell there and have it go ding. So that's that simple for that one. Now throughout this entire video, you will notice that there is music quietly playing in the background, and that's what this is. And I use the Highway North as my main theme for my videos, and that I can get from the library section in Camtasia. So if I go over here to music tracks and I click on the downward button there, I can scroll down until I find Highway North. In fact, there it is, Highway North. And that's the one I use. And all I do is I take the volume down, and I am able to take the volume down by using the audio effect, grabbing the volume leveling and taking it onto the timeline where the sound is. And then I drag it down and I take it down to around about 5%. This way, it's not too loud, it's not overpowering, and it's not drowning out my voice. Now, the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just shrink this timeline down a bit so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to take it to the first frame. Now, over here is the first frame. Now, I created that on my PowerPoint presentation. Let me just bring that up for 1 second. Just let me bear with me 1 second. And let that wake up in just a moment. Let me pause the video while that happens. There it is, this one. Okay, so let me expand that up. Sorry, when it records, it does tend to slow things down a bit. Okay, so what I did was I recorded each section individually. So, of course, I went to slideshow and I went, say, from beginning. And what I would do is I would record this section on my screen using Camtasia. Let's go back up. I would record that section for like 10 seconds. Then after I do that, I would then add that to the end of the screen. Let me just delete that. Escape from there. And then I would add that right about here. And what you just saw then was the fade in transition again. Now I like the fade in transition because it allows it to look nice and clean, and it looks like it's just going from one straight to the other. So, and I only had the cover screen go for approximately 3 seconds. And then I have it fade out to the actual next part of the video. Now there's no other animation except right here for the sound, and now that goes a fair way into the video until it gets near the end. Now with every transition I did, every new video I did, I just had the background image from my PowerPoint slide. Now let me just show you something on PowerPoint. It is pretty cool. This background is one of the transitional backgrounds that you get with PowerPoint 365. Let me just go over here to the home section for 1 second. And if you go here to design, you'll see it's actually a part of the design section. So this becomes a part of the actual design. And all I did was I just edited this and I made sure that all the words stayed as the impact. Now I like impact because it's nice and bright. It's large. It's impactful. Okay, so I use that for that reason, and it stands out nicely. So all I did was I just reversed the how the size of these were. So as the planning tools were in fact larger and the section 1 was smaller. So, and I did that all the way through till I got near the end. And I had the music playing all the way through, and as you can see, There's another transition about to start up, and all I did was literally just fade in, fade out. It's very, very simple, but it makes your videos look so much more professional. Now, as you go through, let's scroll over. I'm going to actually go up a little bit. No, that's fine. And over here we have another transition. Over here we have my thumb up coming up in just a moment. So right there is a thumbs up, and that will be there. There it is. I knew there had to be there somewhere. Now there was a sound for the popping, which would be this one right here down the bottom here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me expand it up a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so that's the popping sound, and that's where the thumbs up comes into it. Now when I press in, if I go further up, oops, let me just drag that across a little bit so as it goes further on, so you can get it a bit closer to the center and we can see what's going on here. There we are. So when I hit play,
leave a comment down below as to what you thought of this, and not only that,
because I did this in a slightly different area and I wasn't actually on screen in this particular one, what I did was I didn't bother doing the pointing, so it didn't matter if I was actually out of frame or if I did things slightly out of order. So in this case, I had the subscribe button come there, wait for it to do its thing.
If you haven't already, subscribe.
Oh, look at that, it's not quite in line. So all I need to do is get that, drag the click button across, and have it so as it clicks when the mouse hits.
Subscribe and press the bell icon so you can be...
Do you see how that worked just then? Now that click must have moved at some point. So by having that here,
please make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe and press the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload.
So as you can see, it clicks on the exact spot where I want it, and the bell icon clicks exactly where I want it. And this is how I actually edit the video. It just makes the video look far more professional right throughout. It's a really simple process. Anyone can do it, and it's transition in, transition out, and it allows you to be able to look a lot more professional, and it just gives you that little bit of extra oomph. And having the music in the background just really helps it to blend in quite nicely. And the thing is, all of that, everything I did with the transitions, excepting some of the images, the transitions and the music all came from Camtasia. Right, there's one more transition I didn't actually show you. So all we need to do is hit play.
And bye for now.
And it's this one here. Now what I've done was I've created an end screen thing which runs for 20 seconds. Now if you have the run screen at the end of your video, you'll notice it goes for about 20 seconds at the end of the video. You know, where you have the cards come up and then you've got your little person come up here, or the little photo of a person just there. Well, what happens here is these are actual end screen cards. So I've added this as part of it. So this has actually become a transition from an actual PowerPoint slide. I created this, all the animations and the sound and everything like that from the PowerPoint slide. However, the music you're hearing is Highway North, but turned up. Okay, so here's the actual image, and this one here is the sound. So if you press play, you'll see with that I included a stretching sound, and I had this grow. So that was all part of the transitions that I created through a PowerPoint slide. To do that and to teach that right now is beyond the scope of this video, but that's what I had created for the end of this slide, and this is what you'll see at the end of most of my slides, where you've got a couple walking down a beach and the music playing in the background with this here, and right here the screen will show that it's got the two animations there, and we're just going to go here right now, and it will ring twice. And I did that because I had that going specifically a bit longer. to remind people to hit the bell icon to subscribe, as well as give me a thumbs up. All right, so guys, okay, so with that, thanks for watching, and just remember, while you're here, remember to smash that like button, as well as subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we upload more videos. All right, thanks for watching, and bye for now.